What can I do for you, my friend? Lead.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an Illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the...
All of this, sitting beneath Moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Descend. Prepare. Evacuate.
We must be ready to confront the Elder Brain. One presides over every gate colony.
No problem. And what does this old brain look
A
like?
whole fleet of
A
Nautilites.
hovering mass of grey matter.
How many true
Sprouted
souls have
with
passed through
lethal
this place?
tentacles and oozing cerebrospinal fluid.
Right. Good. Glad I asked.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Oh, the stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here. blood. The Illithids take what's useful and discard the rest.
We must be ready to confront the Elder Brain. One presides over every gate colony.
No problem.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions. All that remains of the pod inhabitants' fullness. You remember the shattered windows of Alteral's High Cathedral. Courage, conviction, defiance. Even as her organs began to, your lungs burn. In its horror, the blood war unite. Desperation, pain, terror. Cultists raided his village. This pod pulsates with the angry memories of Ravenguard's search officer, Manic. Though the pod, a man's voice cries out, the returned city casts your people out. The devils who dragged them down to hell. In the end, it is not your paladin oath that is broken. You see the streets of Baldur's Gate, the emblem of the Flaming Fist, martial
Brine pools,
drills and courtly dances.
but empty of tadpoles. Unusual.
Hello?
Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
That pod. By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came. Now, enough do it.
Your eyes turn to the control panel. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Good work. I'd give you a gold. As for the path, Clause Z.
6 months.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions not going to happen. But don't you fret.
Oh.
Your lungs burn with the dry heat of the fires raging about you. But the pain is not enough to diminish your swing. Your tadpole forms a telepathic. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily, but the device is open to your tadpole.
Ghaik machinery. Cold as the sea of night. Alien... Down the hatch.
Let's have some courage. Make it hurt.
Swift and lethal. Let my name be known. crossroads.
Hells. I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived. The others, the ambush. Tell me they survived. You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I would be a paladin again, with a god's... And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it. I fell short of that mark in Avernus. And even so, it was... I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know some... Ketheric is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place. They have you. Go, my friend. Hell, finish what you...
Fleet of Nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place? Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
No longer a back.
We found it. The Absolute is but...
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker!
Oh, the...
Salute!
You forget yourself.
You built an...
Sure that they would follow.
The distractions have been... So you haven't lost your edge, but just... The Slayer against the Undying.
His crypt breath sings to my butt.
If the weapon is... Orin and I can wait for the edict.
The last shot!
An elder brain.
There we are. It wouldn't do to... Behold, Duke Raven.
Preserve us.
You wag your word flapping.
Now, it's really... We will empty this place and begin the... And Ketheric, Dutron, and I am the hero who will save him.
It is time, faithful.
There you are. But the Lord, perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. Finally, let us... My daughter. I have fought. You are... I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. With...
Can't get at him as long as the night song's caged.
Stuck. No more.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal.
Never a dull moment. Very well.
Yes, here.
Got to keep fighting. Have to keep going.
One life to my life.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Impossible. Death cannot take my lord. You.
what you must. Then we
Hell, I could sleep for a 10-day after that.
Ketheric's Netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
In death, the body is cooling.
Remarkable. Now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain a temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With the brain on its way to the city, its influence here, the crown, and it must, if the crown can do this to the parasites. One of the other is if Ketheric was a follower of Merkel. The art within the, and all, and when the chance.
No time to rest.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the Absolute. How? I'd never... He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him! You bet your ass I am!
Our enemy, an Elder Brain, reminds me of old times. Aren't you? It is good to savor the moment of it. When we met, now it's time. You have a net. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when glad to be there. Falling foul. We ventured into when we reach Baldur's Gate. How does it compare to a shadow curse? With the ups, there's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Beyond that,
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. An unwieldy number. You must cut someone loose before I can join you. I swear. I have. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. And I'm glad to be had. Glad to be with...
Thaniel.
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I had no... In this... Ah, there you are. This. Oh! They watched my boot. May he rest in... I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth.
I'll be ready.
Now, you will leave.
Aelin?
Horrible than you can imagine.
A curse lifted. The dead three. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Do Illithids possess souls? Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. I shall ask yet again, do Illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count. Yet, a flock without souls, yet, until such time, be availed of my services. No. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then the alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake.
Like your mind wants you dead. How'd you survive it? Thaniel. I had to look after him.
It's well, the way I hear it, the fighting's not done yet. You need to resupply. Lady.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Jaheira's Halsin's, but if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. Baldur's seek on it together.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of Faerûn.
What? It's the Absolute's armies on the march. Orin, a bit player with dreams of a... I don't remember much beyond that. But where these... Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? It is. I was said that's when the
cult of the dragon. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I grabbed a rapier and set out. There they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what in the looming shadow atop each totem there is a crack of thunder as the maelstrom howls.
She read the terms while two devils stood witness. And I said yes. The moment the cultists choked, my soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
I was always more of a lurker in, historically. Oh, darling, it sounds...
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is not as glad as nature moves at its own pace. And
what do you know about me?
There is nothing. Secret.
Get to the...
When I lay...
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the... Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing...
You already know.
My father.
That is...
No.
And who told... But you are...
My parents. I need to save them.
You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The spear.
Sharis, but I felt it call to me and mirrored.
I'll need every...
A debt repaid. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just... My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think, indeed, we'd better... But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Sir, and here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult... Before in... to the public. He has a... I don't know if he performed the ritual there. Feel... I know. Subtle, isn't it? I hope so. But if the... Hello, my dear.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Well, Wargaz failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Time to strike.
Hatazith!
Hungry for the slaughter. Yes.
I won't give in. What path lies before me?
What's the plan?
Need to learn the hard way.
That's right. The Quanith alerted us to the hunters. It is as we knew. They will emerge from the shadows and death.
The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us. Looks like an army marched through here.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Sergeant, if you are here...
No, Lord Gordon.
So you came cowering to...
Forgive me.
Perhaps the people... Get back to your duties.
Duties. Your plan is falling apart.
Control yourself, Orin. Neither of us expected...
Oh.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in...
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
The gate is closed. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him, to place him in a position of such esteem. The world will Then you've been thinking the same thing. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place. before his blood can hit the floor. Let's find. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finely positioned for yours truly. If we don't find we should get to the. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town. What can I do for you, my friend? Oh, darling, it sounds...
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support. I've been unfair to you, but honestly, you've surpassed... What would you like to know? Anytime.
Fate, dost thou require a new...
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Selûne, that speaks well of your tale. If you have questions, ask. It was Baal alone we faced. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose. Ask it. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more. I believe you. The gods can grant power.
The events of the last days weigh heavily. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain control. All who carry the tadpole are governed. This would have been your fate too. With his help, together, you have the power. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to... But sleep is...
Hear me. The March!
We're under attack. Help me. I'm under attack.
faith will guide me.
Don't waste a step.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Oh, shit. The Githyanki don't help me. You saved a child from... You saved... You let me... You're... Now... Help me. The god. Do it. Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Together.
On the move.
For my princess honor!
Hateka!
Heading there.
Well, so much for peace. With haste.
Destroy the honor.
I'm going to enjoy this.
This'll help.
Time to strike.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer.
It's obscene. To owe my... No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
I was someone once. An adventurer. I came... That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me. Changed me into what... For years, I served the Elder Brain. The one I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous. I had the good fortune to meet you. People referred to me as the Emperor. My needs were sated. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where the name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. Prince Orpheus. Quite possible. His power. It is the same. When Orpheus is black, bound, but they work. I am relieved. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certain. Some get... She kept... If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done. No. God has... How God... The moment and found... I realized while all I needed to do was subdue Orpheus. That would be it. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. You are already more a Lithid than you. You seek to... Even if my... As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a... I've been stuck. You have seen... If you let me, I can evolve you. I understand, but in case... Look after it. You or your aunt, but we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume on. You heard the Chosen. We must not let them reach.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or... the more I do not serve, but I digress. Did you want something?
Dog wags his tail. A small bag he gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out. Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems full.
We have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp. The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why? Well, of course I've thought about it. If I completed the ritual instead of Cazador, of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. What can I do for you, my... Lead on. Well, hello.
What to do?
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
What they know could help us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. That was last Tenday, though. Wow. Thanks a lot.
You'll have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle. I'm not asking for more.
Refugees traveling alone.
When did you realize
Do you
the Red
think
Caps had
Dribble will
escaped?
have his animal friends?
Of course. Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes!
How dare you! What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Not a problem, dear patron.
Brain juice smells like...
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for... Welcome to the Circus of the Last...
It's not real.
You realize she is miming putting on...
There is work to do.
What a day.
Soldier.
At least things have stayed interesting.
W worthy. Come. Approach, ugly one. Yes. Behold. A spin. To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has trapped, or if luck smiles upon you, no more questions. Spin or don't. Let us... Alas, no jackpot for you. Yeah! Alas, no, you are well.
Let's get going.
Caught in the act.
The softest touch.
Win prizes.
Caught with your hand in a...
Very, very quiet.
Court Red Hand.
Time for discretion.
Come, mortals, and try your luck.
Court Red Hand. Caught in the act.
Win prizes. Found
I wonder what the
only
next
in the
move is.
most exotic of planes.
How delicious. Tricks. Got candy from in there.
Will the wheel of wonders dub you worthy? Come, see.
No one stopped me yet.
The city of storm. Your eyes, dearer. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion. You are wise. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal. You return, Stira.
Yes, yes, yes!
Close your eyes, little one. I see you. I see the bond between Karlach. Listen. Think. Who does she love?
She's the worst of the worst.
Hear how your bond. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell.
You know me too well.
The sweetest loves dance a decade from now. What will the mighty Karlach do? Where will she be?
Kids, huh? But
how close you are to... But I know the truth.
so, you're the... Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Oh, your bond. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching? Maybe we should go.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the Scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up. But he's been Come now! Up! Double sharp! Or pour a round of applause! Now, Tell me, what makes you special? But you, my friend, praise the... Absolute.
Moving.
Here comes the punchline.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
No time to waste. I will not know fate.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Still on my feet.
Incoming. Open up.
That's it. This is my fury. Curious.
And here I hoped, thought that I'd slayed a clown.